my wife's name out your mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
What's up, guys? Omni here. You guys know how it goes. Another day, another video. Last night, I tweeted I sleep. What recent news topics, tweets, videos y'all want to talk about tomorrow? And yeah, guys, today is Monday, March 28th. I know why you're here. I know why you're here, and I'm going to give you exactly what you want. Okay, we all know what happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock. So today's episode is going to be very special. Okay, we're only going to be talking about two big chunky wongies today, and they're going to take up a lot of our time because they're the two biggest events that happened over this weekend. First event, obviously, I just mentioned has to do with Chris Rock and Will Smith. Will Smith slapping the effing living life out of Chris Rock. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to watch the clip. We're going to react to it. I'm going to show you guys all the memes. We're going to talk about the civil war that's going down, about whether or not it was a good slap or a bad slap, or should he done it or not, that whole jazz. But also there's another story going on with my boy JasonR, not really my boy, but I'm just used to saying my boy, who apparently everyone believes is the ultimate Twitch streamer, women hater of all time. There was some drama and more news that came out from that was just really juicy. So I got two stories for you guys. Don't need to skip around this video because you're going to get exactly what you want, and then I'll cover some of the smaller stories probably in a future episode or something like that. So you guys know the drill. Sit back, relax, put your feet up, and yeah, allow me to lay it on you. But guys, before we get into today's topic, I'm happy to announce that today's video is sponsored by Manscaped, the premium global brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. Guys, you know about Manscaped. I talk about them on this channel all the time. But did you guys know they dropped a brand new lineup of goods? It's called the Manscaped Ultra Premium Collection. And this is what you get. Step 1, Manscaped's 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. This stuff is infused with coconut water, green tea, aloe vera, turmeric, and sage. I'd use it, but I don't have any hair. Step 2, Manscaped's body wash. I'm going to assume you guys know how to use body wash. Step 3, Manscaped's hydrating body spray. Once you guys rinse and towel off, this spray makes sure that your skin doesn't get dry. I actually have not seen a spray like this before, and it helps you to get all those hard to reach places. Step 4, Manscaped's deodorant. Apply it to your underarms, you know the drill. And last but not least, step 5, Manscaped's lip balm. Apply it to your lips so they don't get dry. Hey guys, that's it. With 5 steps and 5 products, you get everything you need to get done from head to toe. So yeah guys, what are you waiting for? Go to manscaped.com and use promo code OMNI for 20% off your order plus free international shipping. Again, that's manscaped.com using promo code OMNI. And again, special thanks to Manscaped for sponsoring today's video. So guys, for the first story, we have to talk about this whole JasonR versus Tarek drama that's been going down on Twitter that happened over this weekend. In case you guys don't know what's been going on, who this guy JasonR is, let me give a quick 411. He's a Twitch streamer. He plays a lot of Valorant, and he is known as the guy who always does not play with women. I think I could have rephrased that better. He doesn't play with women. Whenever he is on stream and there is a woman, a female voice comes out and he hears a girl, he will Alt F4. He will shut down his computer. He will cut off his stream. This man will ejecto cito cuz he has a button for whenever there is a woman interacting with him anywhere in his streams. He could just be playing a game and he hears a voice, or he could be collabing with someone else and someone comes in and there's a girl in there. Whenever it happens, he's out. And people have been calling him out on it, calling him misogynistic, saying, why do you always ban girls, or why do you kick girls out, or why don't you interact with girls, yada, yada, yada. And yet, now the saga continues because basically JasonR is getting big baby rage mad because his friends are not standing up to defend his actions.
Talking to you. You didn't say that. You didn't say that
say
one
what?
time. But guess what? I had people like train wrecks coming in and saying, backing me up. I had people like Mo coming in, backing me up. Sabrosa backing me up. All these people who were saying things that character witnesses of
what are
not misogynist, but you chose to be a girl about it and just wouldn't to me.
Listen, I don't condone the death threats or the harassment that you're receiving. I don't encourage it in any way.
Okay, so that's one of the clips. JasonR, big baby rage mad that I guess this guy who is his friend, I don't know the relationship between him and Tarek or whatever, didn't come and jump to his defense online and be like, hey, my friend, he's not misogynistic. I mean, again, depending on how close they are, then I guess there's some information he needs to find out. But yeah, anyway, let's continue watching some clip. There's more information. Don't worry, I'll give you the full 4-1. Let me show you the full story. So here's another clip from my boy Jake Lucky. You guys should follow him on Twitter. Really cool dude. Covers all this stuff on esports. He said there's a lot more to piece together for Tarek versus JasonR. But this did actually start on stream 2 to 3 days ago when Jason began trash talking Tarek because he didn't defend him around playing with women drama. He went on later to call Tarek fake as F. And it's a 30-second clip. Let's watch this. I think he's a little unhinged in this one, though, from what I saw in the comments. Here we go.
I'm done sitting here and sitting here and taking all these people talking to me, bro. I'm fucking ready to start all these motherfucking Tark. Everybody, bro. Fuck everybody, dude.
Whoa. Whoa, hold up. Pause. Okay. That all of this completely caught me off guard. Number one, I think this man dropped more F-bombs in 5 seconds than I have heard in a lifetime. And then somebody subscribed and sneezed, and it looked like his sneeze actually dropped the F-bomb at the same time. Like, God, this guy is unhinged. Like, holy hell, dude. Okay, I just had to pause for that because that was a lot and a little.
You guys are fucking nothing but motherfucker. I'm gonna remember all these people talk me and left me when I have their back on God, dude. Everybody, dude. Let's move on anyways. Hey, Justice, what happened?
Bro, guys. I can't believe what I did. No, there's no way. This man literally went. Okay, first of all, this man might need to be on a list. That kind of stuff has some kind of scary behavior, bro. I don't want to be around this dude, public crowd, if you know what I mean. Like, this guy seems completely unhinged. I've never seen so many F-bombs being dropped in a 30-second clip, and I'm just like, bro, this is just kind of wild. And then out of nowhere, he's just like, anyway, hey, Brian, what's going on, man? Thanks for the 3 subs or something like that. Like, just completely just flips and swaps it. Like,
honest truth, real quick. I have met countless, pro players and their girlfriends and these girls at all these events and all these things, and they've met my wife too, and on God, all of these people are way too scared to even come out at all and say JasonR is not the things you guys say he is.
Okay, pause. I just want to make a comment remark to this. Okay, so he's upset that people aren't coming to his defense. He's big baby rage mad because he met at a Twitch event, or he met at a con, or he went somewhere and people have met him once or twice, and him and his wife once or twice. It suddenly feels like, oh yeah, why aren't you guys defending me on the internet? Like, this is not our job to do that, right? Like, just because I met somebody on the internet does not mean I know who they are, IRL. If I meet this guy, like, wow, he seems like a swell guy, I can't tell if maybe he is misogynistic or racist. He could be all those things. People don't come up front, and the first thing they do to you is be like, show their worst sides, right? And just come up here and just be racist and misogynistic. That's not what happens, okay? This dude is getting exposed in clips that kind of suggest the misogyny and suggest the bad behavior. And now he's like, why aren't people that I've met once or twice in my life, who've met me, who can atone for my personality, not defending me, bro? Like, I don't know about that take, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
That's the society right now that we're living in.
Society? Joker? He just said the word society.
Joker is fake as he's met my wife. I've met his girl. I've met him in real life. Literally has the audacity to ban my name in his chat.
Good Lord, dude.
Because he changed up. Because he's finally got views.
Oh man, he needs some adjectives, dog. Anyway, guys, apparently after months and months of dodging the question, it appears that he has finally addressed the reasons for why. Jake Lucky said, after years of dying or not addressing, muting, or dodging women in video games, JasonR admits to Tarek that he does it out of respect for the relationship he has with his wife. Now, I'm going to say something that might be a little bit unpopular here. Maybe you guys do agree, but when it comes to relationships, when it comes to him and his wife, and I think we already knew that this was what's happening, but in my opinion, it's none of my business, right? If something's going on and it's him and his girl and they have some kind of agreement that kind of goes on, it's none of my business. A lot of people on the internet are responding to this and being like, well, I think your relationship is toxic, or well, I think you should get out of that relationship, or I don't think that's a healthy relationship, blah, 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 blah. I don't think that's the point of this conversation, okay? Whether or not they have a toxic relationship or what it is that happens in their dynamic, if it works for them, it works for them. That's none of our business. I think the problem here, guys, is the fact that what is something that should be none of our business is impacting the entire community on Twitch and everybody around him. Like, it cannot be socially acceptably okay for big big streamers to be going around ignoring an entire demographic of people, an entire gender. That cannot be allowed to fly. You can't have something that's supposed to be personal and private in between two people, but then the actions of you doing so become public. You know what I'm saying? It's you can't have them both.
Come out and say that and say, so what is your, okay, Jason, let's hear from you. Why do you dodge girls in queues then? Tell us right now. Why are you dodging these games?
Why?
Yes, tell us.
I
Let's.
respect.
I'm sorry, I just had to pause. He said, "You want to know why?" Like, I want someone to ask me a question so that I can reply and be like, "Oh, you're asking why? You want to know why?" Like, this guy is a blast. I love this guy.
These games.
Why?
Yes, tell us.
I respect my relationship with my wife enough to not allow people to start flipping out that I'm playing with another girl.
Okay. And I totally respect your privacy and your personal decision. I just want to say I totally respect it. That's totally a personal, private relationship. It has nothing to do with me. I think it's weird. I don't agree with it.
It is weird.
How am I supposed to defend you on this matter?
One second right now, really quick. Give me one fucking
second. I mean, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's weird, dog. You know it's weird. You've got to know it's weird. How do you want people to stand on your side, right? Why are you getting big baby rage mad? But you've gotta know that your actions are hella weird, bro, especially from the outside looking in. If you don't want to explain it, that's fine. But why are you getting mad at people not just jumping to your side, sacrificing? Imagine that being the hill that you die on, right? Imagine you living your life non-problematic, me just non-problematic as hell, right? And I'm like, yeah, let me just jump in front of the bullets of this guy who's basically banning women left and right, bro. Like, come on, why would I do that? And also, in my opinion, when it comes to being friends, you don't do that, especially as a guy. As a guy in this kind of situation, you're supposed to call them out, okay? If you are truly a Nakama, if you're truly a boy, right? You truly your boys, and you see your dude acting up, you say, look, you my homie, dude. You my guy, for real, for real. But what you're doing right now is out of pocket, and let me explain why. Best friends look out for each other and put them in their place as well, because it comes out of respect and love. You know what I'm saying? If your friend is acting wild, you call them out on that. I would hope that if any of my close friends caught me acting wild, they would call me out on that before I got in too deep. And that's what the kind of friends that he wants right now. Instead, he's looking for yes men to just be like, hey, I vouch for JasonR. I vouch for JasonR. Whereas his actions imply the complete opposite. Anyway, guys, this is probably one of the biggest tweets that came out of the situation from my girl, Kitty Cinderella. You guys don't know Kitty Cinderella. She is the Twitch streamer who just got finished hosting the streamies. And she said, man, I would hate to disrespect my wife by playing games with women and having them in my chat. And then she posts a picture, caught this man in 4K, liking the picture of this model. Oh my God, what the hell? Eva Andressa. And it's him liking it and basically suggesting that by him liking this photo, this is the opposite of what he's been doing on stream. Because here he is interacting with women. But I guess this time on Twitter and not on Twitch. Oh, I just got to say, like, wow, like I'm a huge stomach guy. I love to see abs on the belly. Like, God, Jesus Christ. But guys, here it is. Here it is. Taking accountability. Here's the twit longer from JasonR. You guys know the drill, man. We've covered so many topics, bro. My man finally put up the white flag and said, here it is. Here's the twit longer. I gave up. After doubling down and dropping a billion F-bombs and saying that everyone else sucks and keep going deeper and deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole. You can't win this fight. And he finally has given up. He's made a twit longer called Taking Accountability. It would be so funny if I clicked that twit longer and it was just him dropping the F-bomb like 50 million times and like, screw everybody. That would be hilarious. But it looks like maybe he is, let's see what he has to say. It reads, I was avoiding certain online situations out of respect to my wife, Stephanie. When I was younger, I was not a good person to her, and I take accountability for my actions that lead us to this place. There it is. All right. We all knew that. This man probably cheated on her when they were younger, and now they're, in a relationship and she's got some stipulations where she doesn't feel comfortable with him interacting with women. We all knew that. I'm pretty sure we could have all guessed that and gassed it. I don't know why it took so much, time and energy for him to just express that. I mean, obviously, I guess he wanted to keep it personal or whatever. But again, and it's not our business. But like I said before, his actions became people's business because it was affecting the outside world. It wasn't being kept private. It was affecting people in public. Anyway, I was trying to avoid potential toxic situations, not wanting her to put through drama. I don't get what that means. Like, I don't understand how interacting with a woman that you don't even know. You know, like you're just playing a game and you just hear a woman's voice. I don't even understand how that would be a toxic situation. I don't understand what the agreement or the stipulation is between him and his wife, but there's nothing toxic about women existing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for women to exist in the realm of your Twitch stream, you to call that toxic and drama? Like, I don't know if he understands what that's implying, but that's kind of what I'm getting from it. I will no longer be avoiding these online situations, and I am sorry that my intentions were misconstrued by my actions. So he's saying that he will no longer be dropping that block button or ejectocito cuzzoed out of streams when he's talking to women. There are also so many lies about me out there, lies about Steph, who doesn't deserve this. There are people making false allegations off of out of context information. I wish nothing but peace and love for people and ask for a touch of understanding. Ain't no way. I ain't buying that. I wish for nothing but peace and love. Dog, I literally just saw you drop the F-bomb 100 times in 15 seconds. Okay? No. I literally just heard you say society. I heard some Joker stuff in your... No way. No way. You can't in one breath, right, be cursing everyone out and telling how much you hate them, being mad that people aren't defending you, coming out with all of this rage, and then in the next breath saying peace and love? Like, those don't add up. Like, there's got to be some kind of consistency somewhere. Anyway, he said, I am sorry. But anyway, guys, that's the whole JasonR situation. Let me know how you guys feel about the subject. I think I've explained the majority of my feelings about the situation. I think it's completely out of pocket what he's been saying. He seems really unhinged, and he just seems like he just doesn't want to give up a position. He doesn't want to lose. That's what I kind of get from this. Even the twit long about taking accountability, I still don't think he is self-aware enough to understand and wrap himself around the situation that's happening here. Again, I told you guys, I'm all about the privacy. When people in relationships, they go through their things, that's none of my business, bro. I don't need to pry. I don't care, okay? If something's going on, it happens, right? In relationships, and I ain't even going to judge people off of that, okay? Because what happens between two people and their couples, sometimes bad stuff happens. It is what it is. I'm not even judging him based off what happened in the past or anything like that. I'm not judging him at all. I feel like he doesn't get a very easy common concept that his actions here cannot be something that can be repeated by people multitude on Twitch. Like, this is not behavior that we can say is acceptable and go on because it's affecting women as a whole, right? We cannot allow the behavior that a streamer does not interact with women and bans women and blocks women and gaslights women into basically thinking that, oh yeah, there's something wrong with my internet. Meanwhile, he is just secretly just deleting their existence from the stream. And then to say that it's not happening and lying about it, kind of dancing around it, this is the whole tango that happens. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the JasonR situation. I do feel like it kind of blew up, like more than it needed it to. Like, it could have just been a quick situation where he just said, you know, look, guys, there's something private going on in my relationship, and there's a reason why I do this. And then it would have been it. People would have just been either like accepted or rejected, but at least he would have just been telling the truth instead of gaslighting people into thinking it was just accidents. So it is what it is. JasonR, let me know what you guys feel about the situation. All right, guys, here it is. The moment that you guys have all been waiting for, the freaking slap heard around the freaking entire world. Okay, you probably have heard that this has happened. You probably have seen it if you were up last night. Okay, freaking Will Smith at the Oscars slapping the entire black off of Chris Rock during a live national television event, one of the biggest ones there are, and people going absolutely apeshit over it, trying to figure out, was it real? Was it fake? How did this happen? Why did this happen? What is going on? If you was watching this in the States, it got bleeped, so you couldn't even hear some of the things that was happening. Will Smith going back to his seat saying, keep my wife's name out my effing mouth. That whole dang shebackle, and now we got a civil war. Was the slap justified? Did Will Smith, what he did, was it good? Did he defend his woman like how he should because, you know, Chris Rock came wrong at him? Or was this literally just assault on national television and we should not accept this whatsoever, and anybody who believes that it's okay needs to get checked kind of thing? Now we got a civil war going on. The memes, which we're going to cover, by the way, are so freaking ridiculous. Probably the best meme material that we're going to get for the entire year of 2022. I don't think this one can get beat. And I'm just thinking about it. Just thinking about the clip. I still cannot believe that Chris Rock got slapped open palm, literally open palm, and it sounded so hard by Will Smith. I still can't process it, and I've seen the slap 50 million times. I'm going to show you guys the clip as well. My boy Molotix basically gave me this and said, obviously you're going to be talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock tomorrow, so if you need a high quality video containing the whole thing, here you go. So a quick TLDR, just in case you guys don't know what happened. Chris Rock came on stage, bro, and he made a joke about G.I. Jane 2. G.I. Jane 2 being a movie where, you know, the main actress is bald. And that was basically a poke at Jada Pinkett Smith being bald. But what people don't know, and what a lot of people don't know, is that she has alopecia. It's a thing where you basically start getting bald patches around your head. So most women who have alopecia basically go bald. And for Jada Pinkett, this was something that was very sensitive to her. It's a joke that did not fly well for her, and you can visibly see kind of the discomfort and unsatisfaction of the joke. People, you know, Chris Rock was like, hey, you know, it's just, you know, it was a blow, you know, it wasn't that low, it wasn't that low. If you know Chris Rock, this is tame, this is PG compared to the normal jokes that he makes. Anyway, Will Smith turns into freaking Mike Lowry, starts walking down towards him like, yo, people are like, oh, what's about to happen? This is a bit, what's going on? And he slaps the he slaps him hard, really freaking hard. And the slap was so good. The slap was actually impressive, okay? When you watch the slap, my man turns and puts his entire body, the entire velocity and vortex of his entire soul and being came into this slap. And not only was it like loud, it felt powerful. But I don't know which was more impressive, the slap or the fact that Chris Rock was able to take that joint like a champ. He took it to the jaw like a champ. It made the loudest sound, and my man did not budge with his feet. His jaw got pushed back, kept his hands behind his back, and literally did not move. I mean, I'm thinking maybe Chris Rock thought something was going to happen, but I didn't think he thought that was going to happen, because after that, you know, Mike Lowry, he walks back and he's like, wow, I just got slapped the shit out of by Will Smith. And then Will Smith sits back at his seat and says, like I said, I think I've already mentioned this, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth twice. And yeah, I mean, anyway, let's continue. I'll play the clip for you guys. We'll watch and replay, and I'm gonna have to stop it and pause it, because you know daggone well they're trying to keep this clip off the internet. Okay, they don't want you to see this clip. All right, so we can't get copyright strike. Okay, so I gotta pause it. Okay, you know how we gotta do. You know the drill.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Okay, so as you can see, that's the joke. It got some laughs. Will Smith's laughing. He might not know how, you know, Jada's feeling, but she's right there, not feeling too good about that joke. That's not somebody who's taking that joke and is like, and take it in his stride. She rolled her eyes, not feeling too good about it, but Will Smith kind of like, haha. And you know how sometimes you laugh, but even though you laugh, you might not find something funny. Like if someone's about to tell a joke, you're already just getting ready to laugh. But he might be like, wow, you know, I'm about to slap the shit out of you. And he's like, what? Was it love blow?
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here come the walk. Oh my God. No matter how many times I see that slap, no matter how many times I see that slap, I cannot be just like help but be amazed by how amazing it is. Look at the form. Look at the finish. His feet twist, entire hips go from the right to the left. The sound. I know I'm making jokes about the slap because, you know, obviously Chris Rock is a comedian. He'd probably want to be made jokes about it. But at the same time, my boy Will Smith literally just on national TV assaulted the dude, right? I mean, we don't have to do no gender revolts or switched, or if Chris Rock was somebody else, blah, blah, blah. We don't need to talk about that whole thing. But yeah, he did this joint, walks back, starts cursing at him, and then apparently he gets talked to by Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry, gets calmed down by them. And then after a couple of minutes, he comes back. Instead of getting escorted off the premises for literally assaulting somebody on national television, he comes back like a G and takes the best male award for the Oscars. So he's awarded... And then he does this like 4, 5 minute, 6 minute overlong drawn speech about being a vessel of love. And he's like crying and stuff. And he starts addressing the whole situation that happened here as well. It's really awkward. It was a terrible speech. I'm just going to say, put it out there. His speech was terrible and very, very kind of gaslighty, dog. Like you can't go out here and just assault somebody like this on national television. And then in the same retrospect, start crying and talking about how you want to love people. Like it don't work that way. I want to see the slap one more time. Hold up. Let me see it again. Hold up. One more time. One more time. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to watch it. Watch closely. Oh! Do it again. One more time. One more time. Do it again. Do it again. Oh my God. Oh my God. He didn't even like wind up. What was the frames on that? There was there was no wind up for the slap. 1 minute his arm is down here. The next minute the slap has already happened. Like Will Smith, dog. Anyway, let's continue. I'm sorry. I just had to play that a couple more times.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. That's
Will Smith
crazy.
just smacked the shit out of me.
So at this point, everyone's laughing, right? People are like, is that a bit? Is this a joke? We don't know what's going on. Wow. Chris Rock kind of like, bro, hey, did y'all not see this? Where's the security, dog? But Chris Rock, being the entertainer he is, basically still making jokes after just taking one to the jaw, to the jet.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Ooh. Oh,
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
okay, so this is the definition of big baby rage bad. Like, here's what I gotta say about this. Okay. First of all, here's what I gotta say about this. Number one, Will Smith has been in the industry for a very long time. He knows how these things go down. He's a freaking comedian, dog. Okay. Chris Rock is doing his job. And maybe he went a little bit low, but that's how it works in the comedian world. Sometimes we tell jokes that don't fly. Sometimes we tell jokes that get canceled and stuff like that on the internet, stuff like that. It happens, right? And he's in the industry. He's got to freaking know, right? But my man was like, I don't care. I'm going to assault him. And I'm getting extremely angry. I think Will Smith has anger problems. Understatement of the year. But something's wrong. I think something's wrong. I think he needs some kind of therapy. I can't, in good faith, sit here and justify that what this man just did in terms of this reaction is okay or natural. There seems to be, this is not like a natural, I'm going to defend my woman kind of vibes thing. Because he didn't come at this energy when it came to August. The whole thing about Jada Pinkett and the thing, Jaden's friend August, that whole thing, I was not there. Where was that energy when August was involved in the family, dog? Instead, he got on a table talk and had a conversation about it and was just like, a bad marriage for life, and laughed it off, dog. But here, just slapping another entertainer on national television, something's not right.
I'm going to, okay?
Woof.
I could,
Wow. Oh.
that was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Again, Chris Rock. And then after that, he starts to go on. He's stumbling, but he's trying to figure out how to move forward. But took it to the jaw and then just kept going forward. It still kept the show going. I'm impressed by Chris Rock's endurance. Because to be frank and to be honest, if that was me, if I got slapped on national television, first of all, my man kept his hands behind his back the entire time, right? You know, didn't budge. It was just like, wow. Somebody came at me, walking at me menacingly off script. Okay, I'm about to square up. I'm about to start defending myself. I'm about to be ready for the worst. And then even if I get popped off and I get freaking just out of nowhere slapped by a 2-frame jab by Will Smith, we fighting. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to drop kick you. As you walk backwards, I'm going to do a flying drop kick to the back of your vertebrae and make sure you face plant the ground, because you ain't going to slap me on national television to get away with it. The fact that Chris Rock had the class to do that, the restraint, I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to go toe to toe with Will Smith, but just saying, if it was me and many other people up there as well, there would have been a fight on national television. So kudos for him for keeping his cool. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I will never delete Twitter, this app ever, despite how toxic it is because after this slap happened, it started trending. Millions of people started talking about it and the memes started pouring in. I have to start with me, obviously. This slap, this 4K slap will go down in history as one of the most memey, iconic moments of all time. I put the picture of Batman slapping Robin next to him. And I just want to say, as a preface, okay, just as a preface, Chris Rock getting assaulted by Will Smith by no means is socially okay, because we know if this slap happened in a different context with different peoples in different ways, then we would not be reacting the same way or making jokes or making fun about it. But I do feel like in the spirit of, Chris Rock being a freaking comedian, that he would also condone people joking about the situation here. Okay. I feel like from his standpoint of view, he would love it when people make jokes. And I can't wait for Chris Rock's next stand up when he talks about how he got slapped, because everyone's going to be watching that. It's definitely going to be a Netflix special. Will Smith just got Chris Rock a Netflix special. That slap right there probably just earned him millions of dollars. We got a picture here of Will Smith approaching Chris Rock like an Elden Ring boss. Will Smith with an actual freaking HP boss meter. We got Will Smith as a Super Saiyan slapping the hell out of Cell. Got a picture of Will Smith slapping the hell out of Minecraft Steve and making him drop all his diamonds. We got a picture of Will Smith menacingly walking towards Chris Rock, man. Oh my God. Yada yada does it. This Family Guy clip is trending. POV, you're Chris Rock at the Oscars. Y'all wrong for that. Nah. Y'all wrong for that. What's this one?
April Jones, I can't wait to see you in the...
That was a good cut. That sounded like a slap too, though.
Keep my wife's name out your mother mouth. I said, keep my wife's name out your mother mouth.
Yo, Tate Diggs is wild, dog. He did not waste any freaking time, dog. Oh my God. Guys, the videos, the clips themselves, there's so many of them, bro. It's so freaking funny on the internet, dog. Jaden Smith replied and said this, by the way, at midnight last night and said, that's how we do it. Jaden Smith being Will Smith's son. 860,000 likes, and people were still going to end on him because they like, yo, where was Will Smith's energy when it came to August? You know, like, what's going on? They showed a clip of him getting slapped and that Jackie Chan movie with the Karate Kid too, where he got, or Karate Kid when he got slapped. So like, people were going in on Jaden as well. And guys, the Academy, the Oscars, the Twitter, they posted this as well and said the Academy does not condone violence of any form. Tonight, we are delighted to celebrate our 94th Academy Awards winners who deserve the moment of recognition from the peers and movie lovers around the world. So we didn't even get around to talking about the Oscars. And to be honest, I can't remember much from it outside from the fact that Dune won like 6 different Oscars. And they did We Don't Talk About Bruno. It was absolutely terrible. They did some weird version of it where they brought Megan Thee Stallion on there. And I was like, bro, what are you doing, dog? Just sing the song word from word. Don't do some remix or anything like that. It's very simple. We don't talk about Bruno, no, but, and then you go and you play the rest of the song, but they couldn't even do that. So it was a garbage version of Bruno. Well, let's talk about this, okay? You got the Academy literally saying they don't condone any kind of violence, right? Yet, Will Smith literally came up there, slapped the mess out of him, sat back in his comfy chair, got consoled, came back up on there, was allowed to just cry on there for about 6 minutes, talking about, you know, his award for his place in the movie with Serena and Venus and stuff like that. And also talking about being like a vessel of love and all this other jazz, right? In my opinion, there is no other way that you could condone violence, right? That would be it. If you don't condone violence, at that point, once my man gets slapped, he gets escorted off the stage, right? That's it. GG's, you're done. That's how you don't condone violence. Instead, you give this man a platform to continue doing what he's doing so that he can continue being recognized for his achievements and his awards. Let's be completely real here, okay? The Academy, you guys needed Will Smith to be present to accept the freaking award. So you had to condone the violence, okay? Don't backtrack after the fact, okay? You didn't interject when you could have. It's not, this statement means nothing. It holds no weight, in my opinion. So guys, let's talk about it. Civil War, okay? All within 30 minutes, you got the slap heard around the world, and then you got Will Smith accepting the Oscar. How do you guys feel about it? Again, on one side, you have people thinking like what he did was justified. He was defending his woman. Alopecia is not something to make fun of, and it was a low blow by Chris Rock, and he had every right to go there and do what he did. A blow for a blow, an eye for an eye kind of thing. And then you have the other side of people, and I'm just going to be completely frank, I'm on the other side, okay? What Will Smith did was completely out of pocket. He's supposed to be a professional. This is the thing that my gripe with it is that Will Smith is not a normal dude. He is a professional, okay? He is an actor, and yes, he is also a human being as well, but in this specific context, the importance of him existing on this stage, it sets it so that he cannot be allowed to do this. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if his Oscar is going to get revoked, if they're going to come back and snatch it, if they're going to not let him at the Oscars, but he's this can't be allowed to fly, and it can't be like something that can be normalized, dog. You got to be able to control your emotions in some facet, and clearly he was very emotional after that. I get his anger though, like he's being defensive and he's trying to be protective. I get it. I'm not saying that it's not coming from nowhere, and I'm not even saying that Chris Rock probably didn't deserve it, but not in this way. This could have been something where he could have came, talked to him later, something that he could have made a public statement later, maybe at a red table talk. I don't know, had a discussion, use your words kind of like that, but ain't no way that he should be able to get allowed with literally rocking Chris Rock's chin like that. I need to know how Chris Rock feels about this, by the way. Did anybody even console Chris Rock after he got slapped, or they just don't give a care? They don't even care. Everybody hates Chris in real life too. I don't know, but I think the whole thing is absolutely wild. But yeah, guys, that's the entire Will Smith versus Chris Rock thing. Let me know which side of history you guys feel about it as well. Like, I can't believe this happened. Every time I see that slap, I flinch. I know that slap was not a slap. I know he hit him with some palm. I know that Joan is going to bruise. I know he tastes that iron in his mouth from the blood from his guns. I know things are happening, right? So that was a blow. I don't think it was cool. Will Smith lost his cool. The jokes are absolutely funny, and I'm very curious to see what happens from this. I'm curious to see Jada going to be talking about it from her next table talk. Will Smith's going to have more to say. Chris Rock's going to have more to say. So as things come out, guys, I'll keep you guys updated on the funniest and probably not funny meme of 2022. Let me know how you guys feel about everything. All right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Again, just 2 topics today. I'll probably have another video for you guys this week as well where we cover some more topics, but I knew these 2 would be big chunky wonky events, these 2 videos, these 2 subjects, so I just kept it to those. So if you guys made it to the end, do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. This joint was absolutely insane, and I'm gonna watch more clips of him slapping Chris Rock again. And again, like I said, I'll keep you updated on anything happens. I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. Stay safe out in the streets, because the streets aren't safe, and brush your teeth.